Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning volatility report. As I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to, well, our morning vol report. That handsome guy there is Mark. Check out our our volatility report this morning, and again, some blogs that we do post from time to time when things look interesting, and off we go. Where's my pick? I'm behind the scenes. Let's see here. Apple, I'm looking at Google was up a bit this morning. Actually, Google L was up like $5 this morning. It seems like we might see a little bit of technology coming back. We are seeing the banks kind of drift lower here, whereas Goldman is down $5. JPM down a little bit. Some of the commodities softening a little bit. Like a little bit of everything is just coming off a slight bloom off the rose. Facebook doesn't look very good. But, you look at these, like, if you look at Apple, Apple hasn't where was the election? The 8th, right? Let's go to here. I mean, we're not back to 110 yet. Google, of all of them, has suffered the worst. Nowhere near, I mean, this stock goes down a full, that's 10%, 10% from the high. So, do I think it's a buying opportunity? Yes, for Google. However, we looked at some option trades in there. We'll probably look at some more today. It's moving around. I think some of the better stuff is, with the volatility in Apple, sell put spreads. We looked at that as a potential trade. We'll still look at some more time spreads for the banks. And I think, funny enough, in the Qs, we'll start to look at more upside. So I'm kind of looking like, call like bullish Q trades, but slightly bearish SPX trades or flat SPX trades. We almost might do dueling pairs today in our chat room. We'll see. But, as far as all that goes, today's VIX print on the opening was a total hose. There's a lot of open interest on the 13s, and they made darn sure that it didn't trade there. It's not going to surprise me, actually, to see VIX price, get to the lows we saw yesterday. There hasn't been enough economic news out there really to change that. And, and with that, we'll be waiting. And all signs are basically pointing that the Fed is going to raise. There's a new administration. And I think the market wants rates to get back to normal as well. So strength, Microsoft, Google, I think the technology will still be stronger. AT&T seems to be bouncing back a little bit after getting a deal for providing some technology for drones, which could be interesting. Also interesting for Amazon down the road. So I think we're getting the rubber band that was stretched is starting to come back. Again, some tech rising, everything else sort of sliding. It makes the S&P 500 kind of stuck, and eventually that will play out in VIX. And the last thing I'll say is it has been a while since we've seen this, okay? But we have just very, very, very ordinary future contango now. You've got a 1433. This is a delayed price. I expect this to be dropping to the 13s. And this December future is going to be $2.50 over maybe by the end of the day. It's possible. We could see 1325. The D's future is very expensive. And I think the vol products will again come into they have the potential to suffer here again. So we will look at trades in there as well. But other than that, not a lot happening as more news comes out over the new administration. Market a lot different than it was in 2012. If you recall, there was sort of the fiscal cliff and all that kind of stuff. And we ended up having that huge rally in 2013 after that. So don't be surprised. Okay, we're certainly not at that level as a starting point. We're almost at all-time highs, but I would be surprised if things didn't flatten out a little bit and vol got a little lower, because ultimately right now there's no real catalyst news, and that's what we've got. We'll go over our trades in our chat room today. If you're an option pit member, you get to come in and check out hedge trades, ways to sell premium but still kind of hedge yourself on an adverse move. That's the stuff we do every day. If you want to learn how to do it, you got to be a subscriber. But we do it every day live, 5 days a week. All right, everybody, you have a good day, and I will talk to you soon.